Life in our 20s is a wild ride. It feels like every day is a fresh start, a new opportunity just waiting to unfold. We're constantly evolving, figuring out who we are and what we want. But let's be real, it's not always easy. There's this pressure to have everything figured out, to be successful, to look perfect. But here's the thing, it's okay not to have all the answers. It's okay to feel lost. Opportunities come in unexpected ways. Sometimes it's a new job, a chance, an encounter, or even a major setback that pushes us in a different direction. Each moment is a chance to learn, grow, and redefine ourselves. Alright, now that all that is out the way, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, I'm Julia Adlia. So last time I was here, I did a sit-down video of prioritizing yourself and just kind of having a sit-down video and talking about a lot of the things that I felt like I wish I had someone to kind of guide me or give me like little advice. So before I begin, I kind of want to just give you guys a little background of starting over. Not starting over, but a little bit background of me and why I'm making this video. I have talked about it briefly on this channel and my chit chat Get Ready With Me, so you guys can go ahead and watch that. I got a little bit vulnerable. Starting over, I feel like starting over is one of the scariest things that you can honestly do, because it kind of sets you in a point of your life where you have no choice but to get uncomfortable, and you're in a place where it's like, okay, I'm so used to everything in my life. I'm used to the people, I'm used to the places, I'm used to the things, and now I'm about to just go ahead and start over with my career, my mindset, my life. Starting over isn't always going out and moving to a whole new country, like becoming a whole new alias, getting a new name. No, starting over can start right now, could start today, and it's just you sitting back and having a conversation with yourself and being real and like, okay, what is it that I see for myself? What is it that I feel like is holding me back and kind of put me in that stuck feeling? And it could be honestly looking for a new career, it could be looking for a new friend group, getting into new hobbies, starting a new social media page, just honestly, I feel like it's a whole rebrand of your life from where you see it and where you see it going. So what starting over looked like for me was I changed courses. I didn't want to go to school to be a doctor anymore, so I completely moved from that. Something that was kind of very public for me was that I was in real estate, and I had decided to leave that career field because it wasn't for me, and I decided to pursue something that was more in a sense that fit me, and which was honestly me being creative, me being in social media marketing and situations like that. Starting over is a complete rebrand of your life and what you see and what you don't see for it. So really sit down and look at yourself in the mirror or write it down. What do you see for your future self? Do you see a woman who is a nurse and is working towards building a business? Do you see yourself becoming a content creator and going on brand trips? Do you see yourself just honestly becoming the fittest version of yourself? Just whoever you see and whatever you see for yourself, and it could be anything. It doesn't, one size don't fit everyone, and I think that's what a lot of people don't realize. Now I'm about to go in, and y'all are probably gonna just sit here and be like, okay, what does starting over have to do with this? So the number one thing that is holding you back from starting over is fear. You are afraid to either fail, you're afraid to bet on yourself, you're afraid to see what the potential of the person that you see yourself being is. I genuinely think you're afraid of letting go and getting out of your comfort zone. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, is it a scary Is it a scary process? Yes, it's a scary process, because when you come to the decision of, hey, I'm not gonna do this anymore, I want to follow what my heart is telling me to do, I want to change my career path, I want to move to a new city, I want to basically let go of the past relationships that have hurt me and all of these different things, you have to sit back and realize that in the process of starting over, you are going to fail, because you are taking a bet and a risk on yourself. Now, is it easier said than done? Yes, it's easier said than done, but you have to really put your all and put, how do I say this? You have to put your all into who you see and what you see for yourself. I'm gonna be completely honest. I filmed the other day, I went to go film B-roll, and I had started a vlog. And when I started this vlog, I was sitting there and I was kind of talking to you guys about how afraid I was to start YouTube and how afraid I am to let the world into my life. And basically putting myself out there and having people really look into my life, look into things that I'm doing, look into me having conversations like these with you guys. I was afraid. Still to this day, I am scared. I'm doing this to get out of my comfort zone. And I was sitting on the beach and there was about 15 to 20 people. And I'm honestly, the reason I didn't post that clip or that video is because of the fact that it kept going in and out. But I'm literally gonna try to see if I can input a clip of when I was at the beach having this conversation, because I was really sitting down and I was in the moment, and it really hit me a couple years ago, or even a couple months ago, I could not see myself talking to a camera confidently and having other strangers or people around me watch me film this video and not sit back and wonder okay, what are they thinking of me? Oh, maybe they think I'm weird. They're probably be okay, who does this girl think she is? You have to sit back and you have to kind of reprogram your way of thinking, your viewpoint of how you see yourself, how you see a lot of things, because I do see a lot of content creators coming out, and this content creation process and journey, it is hard. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Right now, it is 3:17 p.m. I woke up a little bit later than I was supposed to. I woke up at 10, and I know I had to get a video filmed, right? And when I got up, I was super excited to film this video and super excited to pick up my camera and just vlog and just talk to you guys. But there were so many different things and so many different obstacles that took place before I filmed this video. My tripods are not working anymore. My lens on my camera had some sticky residue on it, and I had to take 10-15 minutes from starting this to clean the lens. I had to carry 3 bags to the car that were super heavy. I was going over footage that I had taken, and the footage I had taken was super shaky. It was unfocused. It was zooming in and out and in and out. And then on top of that, I spoke about it on my vlog, the next video. It started raining and I wanted to film the video outside. I wanted good lighting, I wanted good vibes, I wanted to be outside to film this video, and it started raining. When I realized that, I'm damn, and I know I may be going on a little rant, but it's necessary. I sat back and I was looking at myself and thinking in the car, because this has been going on for a couple of days. If you allow the short little obstacles to stop you from getting to where you want to be, you will never do it. I can't stress this enough. There are tests that are gonna happen in life, and you're getting tested every second of your life. Every single day you are getting tested, and that is to see how quick or how much you are willing to give up and not push for the things that you want. There's no better feeling than knowing that you've tried something and you failed. Failure isn't going to win all the time. Failure is literally just a part of the process of when you get to that point of where you need to be at. And you're gonna constantly fail over and over and over and over and over again, because those are your tests. That is life. That is the man above. That is God testing you every single day. And not even testing you, he's giving you these obstacles so that you realize that you need to be a little bit more patient with the process of things and how the journey of life is going to be. Because if you try something, you fail once, and because you failed that one time, you never try to go ahead and push for it again, you didn't really try. When you constantly fail, you're one step closer to getting to the point that you want to be at. So if, like for me, I'm going to be super honest and transparent. When I left real estate, when I left the career I had told everyone, and I kind of announced it to the world that I was going to do it. When I did that, before I announced it to the world, I was like stuck in my head, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this. I don't want to let people know, because I already announced it to the world. Everyone is already looking forward to me doing this. And I kind of already told my family, and I kind of had everyone's hopes, like, oh shit, like she know what she's doing, like she's getting shit together. And announcing it to the world in like social media or whatever. I didn't want to come online and be like, I'm not doing this anymore, because in my eyes, I felt like letting the world know that, hey, I'm not doing this anymore, it seemed like a failure, or it seemed like I failed and I gave up at something. But for the person who is watching this video, who you probably are like, I started this thing, I don't want to do it anymore, or I'm going to school, I don't want to go to school anymore. Just something, whatever obstacle is in your life. Like I started this hobby, I don't really enjoy it anymore, but everyone knows me for it, or I don't really know how to come up and tell my parents that I don't want to do this anymore, or tell the people who believed in me and who pushed me that I don't want to do X, Y, and Z. Figure yourself out for the time being. Let me tell you guys, that is completely okay. Start over as many times as you need. What I am going to say is, when you are starting over, make sure that it's not a thing of you're giving up because something got hard. Because I feel like when you're starting over and you're trying to figure something out, and when you're not too sure about something, or something is a little bit more difficult than you realized, then those two, in a sense, they could kind of contradict each other, because you don't know what feeling that you're getting. If you are someone who, when things get hard, you realize that you tend to kind of push back, or you kind of like, okay, I'm not gonna really focus on this or do this anymore. I'm gonna see what else works. If you don't continue to try to do whatever it is that you know, like, okay, I really want to give this a try, but because it got hard, I kind of like pushed back, or I ran into an obstacle and I kind of forgot it, do yourself a favor and try to push through and try to figure out, okay, what is it? Like, I know, like, reflect on it. Like, I know that I have an issue because every time something gets hard and I said I want to do this, I kind of just like push back. I don't want to do it anymore. Do yourself a favor and reflect, and be 1,000% truthful with yourself, and try to push through what it is that you want to do, just so you could see, like, and you know that you put in that effort and you tried.